Under the imposing shadow of his famed father, Tony Beets, Mike Beets toiled away at his craft for many years. As his siblings Kevin and Monica have assumed more visible positions of leadership within the Beets mining empire, Mike has maintained his status as a reliable and unassuming miner in the Yukon, renowned for his no-nonsense demeanor and extensive mining operations. In the background, he has worked tirelessly for many years operating heavy equipment to keep the family's gold mining company running smoothly, but he has hardly been recognized for his efforts and instead earns a miner's pay instead of participating in the enormous wealth. While Tony Beets' net worth has skyrocketed to $15 million, Mike's financial situation remains a fraction of that. This is despite Mike being one of Tony's most loyal employees and overcoming several obstacles in his career. Despite his unparalleled proficiency in operating massive mining equipment, any deficiencies are magnified by his father's high expectations. Due to the physical demands of gold mining and the weight of these expectations, Mike has become a dedicated but sometimes unnoticed member of the Beets family operation. In contrast to his more vocal siblings, Kevin has become a key leader in the business, and Monica is essential to the day-to-day running of the company. Mike's earnings from his on-the-ground job as a machine operator amount to over $500,000 every season, or around $255,000 per episode of Gold Rush. It's a good salary, but it pales in comparison to the money his dad and siblings make in the business world. But Mike has left behind more than just a fortune in gold. He has left behind something that will change the trajectory of the Beets family for the rest of their lives. Perseverance, selflessness, and an unforeseen calling that distinguishes him from his mining-related relatives despite his steadfast commitment. Mike Beets' love for medieval battle is unexpected to many. Tony and Mike have had their share of disagreements over the years, exposing the pressure of working under Tony's very demanding father. Among the most egregious conflicts that occurred was when Mike was sent to examine a broken troll, an essential piece of mining machinery used to extract gold from Earth. While evaluating the issue, his anger reached a boiling point, and he firmly told the Gold Rush camera crew to stop filming him. Meanwhile, Tony, who was getting antsier by the second, kept asking Mike, "Could you copy this?" over the radio. When Mike still didn't respond, Tony let out a tirade of expletives and demanded that Mike help Finn. Eventually, when Mike finally spoke up, his adamant no only served to heighten the tension. Realizing that things were getting out of hand, Tony turned to Kevin and told him to step in and fix the damn thing. This is just one example of the many father-son conflicts that have occurred on Gold Rush, where Mike frequently finds himself at odds with Tony's relentless demands. Some fans see this as a sign of a frustrated worker under immense pressure, while others see it as part of a larger dynamic within the Beets family, where expectations are high and patience is low. Mike's struggles on the show have extended beyond verbal confrontations. In the 20th episode of Gold Rush, Washed Outcast, he had the most thrilling experience of his mining career when delivering a huge 25-ton wash plant to Dominion. It was a disastrous error on Creek Mike's part since the wash plant fell off the lowboy trailer as he tried to make a turn, releasing clouds of dust and debris into the air. The Gold Rush video team couldn't help but notice, but Mike, still reeling from what had transpired, was less than enthusiastic about having the action recorded. His displeasure was palpable as he cautioned the crew, "If you film, you might lose. I'm being completely serious about the camera." The wash plant, which was worth around $300,000, now lay in ruins on the ground, and Tony, known for his direct and sometimes profane statements, didn't hold back when he got there. This seems like a tremendous mistake. Mike Beets has spent most of his career working under Tony's shadow, but his story is far from over. His impact on the Beets family mining operation goes beyond financial contributions. It is shaped by his struggles, his unique passion for medieval combat, and his resilience in the face of high expectations. He mumbles something clearly frustrated, but he refuses to accept full blame. He insists he wasn't driving too fast. Captivating and sometimes divisive character during the Gold Rush, who knows what kind of mark Mike will leave behind in the end? Born in Canada in 1990, Mike Beets has spent his entire life immersed in the world of gold mining. His famous father, Tony Beets, and his many famous relatives were both prominent figures in the hit reality TV show Gold Rush. While Kevin and Monica continue to solidify their roles in the family business, Mike seems to be taking a different path. Whether he stays in mining or carves out his own identity elsewhere is an uncertain but undeniable fact. Although he was the quieter of his three siblings, Monica, Bianca, and Kevin, Mike took on a full-time position at the family's mining operation when he was 13 years old, learning the trade that would define his career. This set him on a path that would lead him to a life in the mining industry. Mike has chosen to remain in the background and let his job do the talking, while Monica and Kevin have taken the helm at the family firm. Mike has maintained his status as a recognized operator on the ground, working for a little income instead of enjoying the substantial gains that come with operating the firm, even though he has made important contributions. Mike's earnings pale in comparison to his father's and the higher-profile members of the Beets family's immense fortune. As of 2025, his estimated net worth is around $500,000, a fraction of Tony's wealth, which is estimated at around $15 million. Mike reportedly earns about $225,000 per episode of Gold Rush, bringing in around $5,500,000 per season. While this is a substantial income, it pales in comparison to Tony's and the other Beets family members' wealth. Additionally, many members of the Gold Rush cast members are active on social media. Mike's secretive nature and lack of transparency about his personal life keep him shrouded in mystery, in contrast to Monica Beets, who has been rather forthcoming with facts about her family life. Mike's marital status is a mystery because he has kept his personal life and relationships under wraps. Many assume he is living the bachelor lifestyle, which could be a result of the demands of his demanding mining job or just his preference for keeping his personal life apart from the public eye.